I'm still shocked at this phone. Anyway, so when you commit to say that I'm doing my spiritual journey, I am going through initiation. I'm going through um initiation training or spiritual training. This is when you go into isolation. This is when initiation actually starts. That's part two. Ne? There's a lot that's going to happen in this part. Um, this is when you need to go with the mentality of a child, with the mentality of a learner, a student, somebody who's going to school, because you are going to be taught stuff. Your job is to receive. Open your hand so you can receive. Your ancestors, spirit guides, God, and your higher self will teach you everything you need to know. Receive more on this age, on this stage, guys, is more about receiving. Hence why most people will learn that they dream and they learn what they are dreaming, how ancestors and spirit guides communicate. That's the first and very important part of this journey, is to understand how your ancestors and spirit guides communicate. What do they tell you? How do they tell it? And who is also communicating? Because there's 4 types of dreams that you get: ancestors, spirit guides, God, and your higher self. Not everything is about ancestors, guys. I always say this and always remember this. There's ancestors, the spirit guides, there is God, and then there's also higher self. You in a spirit realm. That's you in your spirit realm. And then you're going to be taught to align between you, your 3D self, the body, the flesh, the human self, and your spirit self. So that's when you're going to learn to connect with your spiritual self. Because most people are living in the 3D, but their spiritual self is living in different life. When are you living a different life? So this is where you get taught. You're going to be taught that you're going to be one with yourself. You're going to be one with God, ancestors, and spirit guides. They all are connected. Ancestors, spirit guides, God, and your higher self are all inside of you. Your job is to listen more. Your job is to connect. Your job is to build a relationship with these spirits, with these entities. God is the creator of everything, guys. But God is not sitting in an office somewhere and doing whatever admin work and checking and doing, today I'm going to give so and so this and that and this. God is a choice. God is a choice. Whether you believe in him or you don't believe in him, he is or she is a choice. If you say, I'm going to, that's exactly what's going to happen. Hence why they say that if you believe, you manifest, the universe follows you. It's exactly the same way. You trust, you have faith in God. You pray to God. You recognize, you respect, you appease your ancestors. Your ancestors gave birth to you. God is the creator of everything. Your ancestors, the bloodline, the blood that you have in your bloodstream is your ancestors. Your higher self is your higher self. Spirit guides also some gave birth to you, some didn't, because that's a totally different story that I need to make a video about as well. Because ancestors and spirit guides are not the same thing. Okay. So you're going to go through letting go, you're going to go through isolation, you're going to lose people, you're going to lose friends, family, relationships, in romantic relationships, colleagues. You're going to lose your job. Some people need to quit their job. Your ancestors and spirit guides are not going to tell you to quit your job, but you're going to have to choose whether you want to elevate in terms of your spiritual journey or not. There's someone that I've been mentoring who actually just recently resigned from her job as well, because she had to. She could not leave. She could not grow spiritually. She could not elevate spiritually if she was working at a company, because her mission is bigger. Guys, not everyone is going to be expected to quit their job. Not everyone is going to be expected to leave their husband or girlfriend or whatever. Not everyone is going to have to do what other people are doing. Other people's missions are bigger than others. So you cannot be employed, whereas people are waiting for you to heal them. People are waiting for you to be a gobela and come and teach them and show them what to do. You can't. I'm that example as well, where I had to leave my company because it was not in alignment with what I do. I could have. I think I could have because it was online, so I was always at home. But in terms of the mission, in terms of the contract I had with God, in terms of my calling, it was bigger than that. So I had to leave that. So some people are going to leave, even my marriage. It was not in alignment with where I have to go. So not everyone is going to go through that. So your job is to listen, guys. Stop doing research on social media. You are not going to get all the answers from social media. You will get an idea, but you will not get the answer, because the spiritual journey is a personal journey. I've said this and I will say this again. Join me live. I teach about a whole lot of things, and I give clarity. I'm here to give clarity, not confusion. Your spiritual journey, God, ancestors, and spirit guides will lead and guide you. Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to your visions, pay attention to your thoughts. That's where communication comes from. Because like I said, God, ancestors, and spirit guides live inside of you. They are you. You are the God, you are the ancestor, you are the spirit guide. So when everything is communicated, it will be communicated through you. You are the only one who's going to hear voices. You are the only one who's going to hear thoughts. You're the only one who's going to see the dreams. You're the only one who's going to see the visions. You're the only one who's going to smell your ancestors. You are the only one who's going to taste them. You are the only one who's going to understand their communication and what they're saying, and synchronicities and everything that's happening around you. You will see more, hear more, and everyone else will never understand what you're going through, because you are the one who is only supposed to understand, because it's a personal journey. Yeah? So the training will go on for as long as it takes. Everything moves at your pace. You are slow, everything happens slow. You are fast, things happen faster. They give you an assignment to say, we want you to do this and this and that. You do it at record time, your journey moves swiftly along. You are slow, they tell you go to the water, you take 6 months to just go to the water. Everything will unfold slowly, and some people become impatient because you expect ancestors and spirit guides to show up and do things every day. Ancestors and spirit guides don't communicate every day, guys. They don't always have something to say. Okay? Oh, I also forget, in terms of the dreams, I'll make a video about the dreams actually. I forgot something else. Anyway, they don't always have something to say. Not everything is about spirituality. It's about ancestors and spirit guides, guys. God, ancestors, spirit guides, higher self go together. All of them work simultaneously. Most of you guys will have more than one ancestor that is leading you, that's giving you different gifts, that is giving you different powers. This powers, I'm going to use the word power, but they all give each other a chance. There's no rule of thumb of who must come first, or whether you must raise a istunya first and do this. No. They all give each other a chance. They know and they understand how and why. They will come. If it's John, John will come and teach you. If Unkulu will come, Gogo will come. Everybody gives themselves a chance. When you make sure you get it right, you move to the next level. Hence why I tell you, everything happens according to your timing, according to your understanding, according to your pace. You fail a class, you repeat the class. You pass the class, you move to the next class. Have a mentality of a child. Be a sponge when it comes to your initiation process, because a lot of people want to know everything. They research on social media. You cannot research your own spiritual journey on social media, and most times you guys are misaligned, because there's a lot of gogos out there. We all have our strengths and weaknesses. We all have our different categories, our different fields. And then you, as a moporofeta, you go and you watch Sangoma content. How will that align with you? It will never make sense, because what they do at Petweni and what you do in initiation, self-initiation, different things. Anyway, let's do the last part.